All right, guys. This is going to be an exposed video on Umar Ashraf. Now, this one's going to be kind of interesting. I got a lot of details to cover, guys, and this one it took me a long time to break down this guy because I was wondering in the beginning if this guy's a legit trader. Going through the material and then looking and see if he's a scammer. And there's a lot of information that is deleted and removed when it comes to Umar, despite if he's legit or not. They're just removed information. And based on that removed information, it made this video very difficult for me to make because I don't have access to it. I couldn't find the website, but I see people's reviews on it. So I'm gonna go through, share my case about Umar. Now, if you guys give me your guys' a comment, drop a comment about him if you know anything about him, you follow his material. I'm gonna just bring up my case, and this would be exposing Umar Ashraf. He's a stock trader. He trades options, and this is information he has. Day trading for 10 plus years. My goal is to share my trading journey on here. So welcome. I use TradeZilla to track my journal trades. I'm going to get into TradeZilla and my thoughts about that. And let's get into it real quick. So first off, we have a video where he says he makes $329,000 trading in September. Now, he has not posted in quite some time. It's been 3 months. And from them, he doesn't post very often. It's not like a daily post because his first post is back 6 years ago. He's only made 529 videos. You're not talking about a lot of videos within that time frame. Okay. So when we're going through this trade, now there's some things that he does good and some things he does that I just question off the bat. Now he goes into his trading account and you logged in, and this is where my first point that you guys are going to catch on, which I'll show you guys in a bit. He goes through and shows his previous trades, which is actually really good. I like that when people show off their trades, they have a P&L, they show off their past. But the question is this. Remember this, guys. 2759 Umar TRAD trade 7. Okay. So we go through. He goes through his.
Now after
He goes through TradeZilla. Now remember, he's the CEO of TradeZilla. He owns his platform, right? So he owns his platform, uses the platform, encourages people to sign up for this platform. But there is some things about it that I'm going to get into. Okay. So when he goes through, you'll see them do his analysis, the breakdown of it. So basically, it's a sales video. Remember this. It's a sales video for TradeZilla that he owns. Okay? He owns his platform. Now, he uses he uses Thinkorswim as the main broker. Now,
I've been doing this for a
when it comes to TradeZilla, when it comes to TradeZilla, it will not tell you if it's a live or a demo account. TradeZilla is a journal tracking software. It can use a bunch of different softwares to track for MetaTrader, track Thinkorswim, track almost all the top ones, all the top brokerages. But what it doesn't do, it can track live and demo accounts, but it doesn't tell you if it's a live or trading or demo account. So when it comes to this, when it comes to the $329,000 we made, we don't know if it's live and we don't know it's demo. We do know he has access to this account. We don't see a live login that I've shown with other individuals that show this off, that they can get into the account and it's theirs. Because when we get into this right here, you'll see that the account 2759, remember that once again, guys. I'm going to break that down in a second. He does break down trading. He does show some extremely good concepts. Now, I'm not going to take that away from him. He does show some good things. He actually shows some really good trading profiles and also trading TradeZilla. Not TradeZilla. I'm reading on. TradeZilla is what he sells. He owns this. He has it on his website. That he's the CEO of TradeZilla. That's why he shares it off so often, which I think is the portion of this of the video, or the portion of his channel of where he cycles everyone in or gets into his trade funnel to make that money. So we have TD Ameritrade right here, where it's kind of interesting. So he uses TD Ameritrade and also Thinkorswim. So I'm going to get some more into that in a second. So he does some TA, he does some interesting analysis, and I do like you can see that the orders take place. So we got some good pros over here. He has entries into it. You can see the entries being in place. He has a P&L that's better than most traders out there. So far, we're not looking too bad. We also have the account number 2759. We see orders being taken place. So not bad. Like this is actually very interesting. It's kind of rare that I see someone like how I made $2,050 day trading Tesla. And he has his trade dates. So we go through and goes through his sales funnel when it comes to TradeZilla. I have not personally looked at or used TradeZilla, but what I have realized is that some people get less some positives on TradeZilla. Now we don't know if this is off of Thinkorswim. Now Thinkorswim, the way he's showing it, you can't tell if it's a live or demo account. We don't know if it's live or demo at all. But we can see that he does some good trade analysis. He does a breakdown. You guys can watch through the video and figure that out. So I can tell he knows what he's talking about because this is not a short video, 16 minutes. Now, once again, I made 107,000 day trading Amazon. You see that the entries placed. Now, it's interesting that he goes through all this. Let's go through a little bit more. And we have the account number, 2759, Charles Schwab, right? So based off of this, we know that he does trade. I cannot tell if it's live or trading account. But the problem is, when it comes to long-term watching, like long-term broker statements, he switches his account halfway through some of his videos. So this is the part that I'm like, okay, he has one account number that he's trading with, but then he changes it to this one here. So when we look at 6 months ago, I made basically $400,000. This is with a different account. And he also uses that with TradeZilla. So you have individuals using two different trading accounts. So it's going to be hard to figure out, if this guy's trading with his one account. Now he has two accounts. So we're going to need for him to prove long-term broker statements for both accounts. Okay. So if you're a follower of him and you watch his material, then you'll be asking yourself, how does he, account for this? Because And also, it's going to be interesting having a conversation with the guy because he doesn't comment so much on this old stuff anymore. Like you go through this stuff, there's like months upon months of him not responding to a lot of these stuff, a lot of his comments. He has a few, very, very few. So let's go back to some of the other videos that came out like a year ago. Very little replies. A year ago. Let's go back to his channel right here. And you can tell that he doesn't talk with his audience as much as other people do. So the communication portion is interesting because if you go to his Discord, let me go back up here. We got to go to his, my bad. I'm kind of skipping around a little bit, but it'll help out with the case. So you go to his Twitter. He says, 10 years trading, still a student. I don't have a Discord or a Telegram. So it's going to be difficult currently to have a conversation with them outside of YouTube and Twitter. So and the problem is he used to have these things. Now, how do I know he used to have these? Because he used to sell access to them. That was a red flag that got me into it. Because I'm like, this guy currently, if you go to his YouTube channel, right, he has no links towards selling anything, right? But he used to. He used to sell an expensive course. How do I know? He used to sell a course and Discord access because there's other people who have reviews of using it, which I'll show you guys in a second, which also strikes a red flag. Is this how he made his money? As how he's making this? As also another question is he's making his money also through TradeZilla because TradeZilla is not free. So here's that part where he does the account change. Okay, so we go through the account change. We go through, open up TradeZilla. Remember, TradeZilla, he's the CEO of it. We have it right here.
I've been trading for over 10 years, and in that time period, I made a.
Let me go back over here. Go to TradeZilla. All right, go back. Here you go. I gotta go show you his website where he actually claims it's on his website. So I'm the founder and CEO of Ashraf Capital and TradeZilla. That's why he promotes it, because he gets paid off this stuff. He has a financial interest in sharing this as often as possible. That's what you see in all his videos. So back to the positiveness, he does show a lot of things that he does recorded video. There's no live videos at all. So if you're going to ask for a live to see him if he actually knows what he's talking about live and not some type of script or him actually having access to the account, there's no live videos at all. Community part of the channel a month ago. So he is kind of active. He does a month ago and some stuff, but once again, you're not going to be able to see any of it live. See, Another 50K day trading up to 250,000. April posting trades on Instagram. Hashtag at Ashraf. We can't tell if it's a live or demo account because once again, all the subs is blanked out. 390,000. I'm sorry, 396K trading profits for October. So we got this P&L, but I would like to see if it's a demo or a live account. That's one, big point in that question right here. Let's go through it again. So here's I made 21,000 in 32 minutes. I think I covered this video part already. Charles Schwab Network. It's the same thing. He does show off some good positives of the orders being taken place. Shows a P&L. Not many traders actually do that. There's no live for it. I can't tell if he owns and has access to the account. I'm sorry, if it's his account. All I know is for a fact that the trading name is that, which anyone can change. So I'm not going to go break down any of this. He doesn't use TradingView that I've seen so far. I've watched a ton of his videos. I don't see TradingView at all. A lot of the other traders that I've showed that it's like TradingView constantly and then them selling their course. For him, it's going to be TD Ameritrade or Thinkorswim. And then it's going to be him sharing his TradeZilla. And here we go, TradeZilla. Now, I'm happy he uses trading profile. That is actually amazing. Like, really, really amazing that he actually shows some good information. Now, the information that I've seen, like, you can learn a lot from it when it comes to trading stocks. Like, this is not bad information at all, especially for parts of the video. There's just some red flags that pop up when it comes to, live trading. There's none. Access to the account. And TradeZilla since he has ownership into it. So, and once again, remember the first part of the video, 27, this is 2553, so 2 different trading accounts. We need long-term broker statements for both. And if they got audited for them to review, that would be amazing. But so far, we don't have that information. Just a lot of this right here. Now, can this be determined as a live or a live or demo account? It is hard to determine that. So if you guys see if it's live or demo, it's not going to be there. That's one of my red flags. But what I do like, he has multiple positions. You can see his entries. You can see him actually being into the account, not live, once again. So that's my biggest thing. Can't tell if it's demo or live. And it really helps out to say, hey, this is a live account. He's live doing X. It really helps for the trading. So here's his website. It's the only website that I found so far. Now, I know that there is other websites on him that he had, and he possibly removed all those. And I think he removed all those because maybe some negativity or some positivity. I can only, guess. I don't have any facts on that. Let me go back to his review video real quick, okay? I'm sorry, it's over here. So this is a video on how to make a Thinkorswim account seem like a paper account but act as live. So it can be done. I've showed this in other videos that people could be doing this, and you can't determine it is. The best thing to do is have them log into their account, show it if it's live, and that would help get rid of the mysticism, okay? So look right here. This is something that I like to show. This is I'm in trading and let him talk about, okay?
Want to know what else experienced traders don't do? They don't buy courses because they understand where the real learning happens, which is in the charts and not in YouTube strategies and clickbait on how to grow a small account or turning $7 into $400. Since experienced traders don't buy things, influencers have to target beginners. Videos that make trading look easy get the most amount of views, which are almost always about technical analysis, indicators, candlestick patterns, support and resistance, and other strategies that mean nothing on their own. Many gurus have stopped doing this, but some still do, and many of you don't know that all of these live seminars are pre-recorded videos. Show me a trader with proof of profitability that pretends to do free live seminars a couple of times a week. You can't. This is a red flag bordering on getting run over by a red bus. And you can actually use Inspect Element to find the source video and link to where it's being played from. Here's something you didn't know.
So does Umar have some of these characteristics? Well, when it comes to his course, I know he sold a course and it was very expensive. I have some evidence I want to show you about that. So he used to sell a course. He used to sell Discord access or Telegram access, but Discord was 100% one of them. And here's a guy who actually made a video about it 2 years ago. He actually reviewed and paid for Umar's course. So he did used to sell courses, but it's interesting that it's gone. And I don't know when it was removed, but I know that it's removed and he used to have Discord, which he claims that he doesn't, which is possibly true for currently, but not as it used to in the past. So let's go through his video a little bit and see how much he spent.
some reason it did not like my credit card, but that's okay. The payment
$2,500. Now, if you start understanding this, is this a possibility way he generated a lot of his funds from TradeZilla and also his $2,500 course? Think about it. He claims to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is it that the source of these funds was the trading course and also TradeZilla? Two avenues that I don't think he's really many people have addressed about him. Now, give me a second, guys. If you have any comments or stuff so far, just let me know. If you guys got to this part of the video, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers and grow the channel as much as I can. So let's go into more. But if you start looking at this, like $2,500 for a course, right? Now, his course breakdown shows that, it was actually really good as his breakdown. Umar, $2,500 is one of the most expensive ones at the time, and his explanation and strategy. So this actually kind of helps and hurts him at the same time. His course can be really good, but also very expensive based on him breaking it down. But for me, it seems that it's very predatory because he's selling an expensive course, and that's where he's possibly generating a lot of his income is from, and not really showing, once again, is it a live or demo account for his trading? Because if it is a demo account, just hypothetically, and this was a larger source of his income, then it will break down the reasoning even more. Give me a second. I even have to Google it. Like, there's actually people who were like his trading his trading stuff. So people reselling it. So he did have it. He used to have a Discord. He used to have this stuff. And here's like looking around for his $2,500 course. So he did have this material. It's just he can't find it today. Now it's not so good. It's like he's good he got rid of it, but it's possible that he did it for a money grab. So like this. And once again, I showed this guys in the beginning. I'm the founder CEO of Ashraf Capital and TradeZilla. Is it possible that he get all his funding from the course sales, Discord, and when he got all this money, he closed it down? Now, it's possible he still runs it. I don't know if he does or not. I've been looking around for it. I cannot find it. I actually got that information from an individual who told me about Umar Ashraf and gave me this website for him. So when I was looking for his website, it's gone. And also when it comes to this right here, TradeZilla. And that's why he keeps on selling TradeZilla in all his videos. So we go through back, guys, just a little, go through a little bit down here. Every single video has TradeZilla in it. Trading price. Actually, this one doesn't have it. Maybe 8 months ago. It's kind of, wrong one. My bad. So we go through 9 months ago video, TradeZilla. It just keeps on going through. So it is possible that he builds a funnel with all these videos and uses the funnel for people to sign up for TradeZilla so he can get financially compensated or possibly financially compensated. And with that there, he doesn't have to show it's all going to crash like a mofo. Yeah, Ponzi saying it's all going to crash like a mofo. Oh, anyways. Well, it's just interesting that, when I start going through this stuff, he used to sell a very expensive course or still does. I just can't find his website, but he used to have it on his website. Currently, I just can't find it. He had Discord option, so it was very expensive. $2,500 is really expensive. Now let's go into his Instagram and some of his social media real quick, okay? So just scanning through all this right here. First thing is his Instagram. So 375,000 followers, no links. Pretty cool, okay? All right, so we got cars, we got house. That's his, I think his parents' house. We got airplanes, boats, lifestyle, money, lifestyle, money. Interesting. P&L. I wonder if he ever showed, a question would be, has he ever showed a withdrawal and a deposit? That's another good one. If he can show him his P&L, any withdrawals and deposits. Because if he did, it would help show, like if we look at his video right here. So Thinkorswim. Oh, wow. He actually shows it live. Let me see. $2.6 million realized in 2020. He has 2 different trading accounts. So remember, we have to have, how long is this video? live trading or paper. Logs into his live trading. Actually, I'm happy I found this part. How many sugar mamas he got? You know what? I don't see many sugar mamas, Ponzi, at all. Like, I just see cars, jewelry, not jewelry, I'm sorry, cars, and basically lifestyle stuff. I don't. And the question is, when did he get rid of his course? I can't find his course anymore. If he was stopped selling his course a year ago and focus on whatever after that, it will be interesting. Let's go back to this right there. I should like download this video. But he shows 850,000 in here. I mean, I have to go through this, but this is actually not bad. He can log into Thinkorswim into a live trading account. Let's see, log into live trading account and see if it matches with the other accounts. 10-4. He ain't no. Right here. Okay, go. Oh, go back. God damn it. I missed it. Aha! Look. See this? This is why I'm happy I paid attention to that. He shows 3 different account numbers. He shows account numbers, the first set of account numbers. So this one's right here is 4982 without his name. Remember, 4982 without his name. And we have other account numbers for here is 2759. Let me scan through it again. Go through over here. This is 2553. This is not a good sign for a trader supposed to be legitimate, legit and everything. When he has 3 different account numbers, not logging into any of those accounts, which if he did, I would say this is more of a legit trader. But since he didn't, it shows that there is something he's hiding because he didn't log into that account. Showed right here. Showed he logged into a different account. So we would have to have broker statements, audited broker statements, long-term broker statements for all 3 now. That has to be in question. Now, maybe he did post on another video, would have to go through, but still to me, this is a lot of lifestyle. And I guarantee you, not guarantee, I would have a high suspicion during this time frame he was selling his course. That live course, man, that is $2,500. That's more than what other people were selling, especially by a guy who actually documented it 2 years ago. So this guy here named Zach Hartley showed how much these guys' courses were. So we had Daniel Bronk, Brandon Beavis, Charlie, Ricky Gutierrez, me, Kevin, Humble Trader, and Umar Ashraf. $2,500. This guy said, Ponzi has to say, see that some whoop ass sheet, fake me. So $2,500 being one of the most expensive ones. I showed other people selling courses and access mentorship for $20,000. Shows where they're getting their money at. But right here is actually it's typical. Like it's very interesting that he sells a course but claims to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Doesn't show long-term broker statements for all of them. Logs into separate and multiple accounts. This is not good for. This is not like I think most people would have glossed over this because when he shows his analysis about this, the one thing that he's missing is long-term broker statements and live trading for these. There's no live trading for this, and so how can he determine if the information is even real? It can be all demo account. Now, demo account is not saying it's horrible. It's just that live account is a higher level of proof. All right, we'll start going through more again. Back to social media, and it is all the same thing. Just lifestyle, money, airplanes, lifestyle, and that's his IG. Go to his Twitter. Once again, log in, makes profits. 408,000 in. Let me see, logging over here. And you know what? So far, the questions that I have are pretty important. Most of the other guys I review and follow. I'm sorry, review, not follow. Review don't even have this level of this level of scrutiny. But the question is because you go through like this right here, see how he blasts it out? That's a separate account. So once again, this is so we have the 27, the 25, the one on Instagram, and this one on here. That's 4 separate accounts. His 4 separate. It's going to be even harder for him now to prove that he's a trader, a legit trader, when he's showing multiple accounts. But what is possible is that he has multiple demo accounts, which is also possible. He has multiple live accounts on the the reverse end. But I think it's possible he has multiple demo accounts and only shows the ones that are doing really, really well, unless he shows off long-term broker statements that are audited for them. Remember that, guys. It has to be part of that, because if you're going to follow a trader and they're not showing this stuff off, it makes it show that he's only showing off and building the funnel for TradeZilla, which he owns, CEO of it, and also his course that he used to sell. He could be selling it still, like he's on his Instagram and stuff. I'm sorry, on here. So we're gonna watch and here. Remember, TradeZilla is what he owns, and it all through the P&L. We can't tell if it was a live or demo account from TradeZilla. Here we go. It's interesting, like cash sweeping vehicle, overall P&L in dollars. Show a withdrawal and a deposit. That would really help out his case. But we got just car and one girl. I don't see many. I've made $22 million day trading. That's a huge claim. So let's go through the checklist, guys, and break this down a little bit more. Okay. So we get the fake guru checklist and the financial mentor checklist. All right. Let's see which one he smashes, because so far, just breaking down that, which I've noticed when I looked at other videos of breaking down Umar, they never got into him switching multiple accounts at all. I don't think they even realized that he did multiple accounts, because he doesn't zoom into that part so much. But we can conclude there's no live trading. So live trading results, and unless you were a part of his live Discord at the time. So if he doesn't sell lifestyle 100%. Give me a second. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Right here. That's way better. All right. So we have heavily discounted products. I can't find that anymore. Social proof definitely needs it. Ends in a 7. Let's check. I think it was 5. Give me a second. Yeah, ends in a 7. So it's interesting that he ends in a 7. No long-term broker statements. Facts. Ridiculous claims. Some really ridiculous claims, and also pricing jewelry. It is interesting because you wouldn't be able to find this information or more about it because he deleted it or got rid of it. I can't find his other stuff. If you're a follower of Umar, let me know in the comment section below, telling me you were in it, or he is in his Discord. He has those broker statements, like the financial mentor. Think about it. Track record. I question his track record all the time, because now he showed 4 different accounts. So the track record is muffled. Accessibility, you don't see him comment back to very, very few comments on his YouTube channel. So he can't be fulfilled there. Knowledge, I would say he does have a good knowledge base. I'm not going to take that away from him. But feedback and accountability, this stuff is missing. Transparency, there's a paywall between his Discord. Your community can't really tell that. Realistic expectations and crisis mode. The financial mentor part is really lacking, but the fake guru part is almost full. Now, I would love to see his old stuff to be like, hey, he has some discounted products and stuff, but I can't really find that. So I have to go and search online and stuff to over here. Like, you guys can download it if you want to pay for it. Like, he used to have it. I just can't find it today. So, actually, he's not. I think he's more over here. So would I follow his material? No, I wouldn't. Just because those basic questions are so easily shown. He can just go live stream this, show his P&L, show a deposit, show with like withdrawal. He can get rid of all these basic questions within like 10 minutes. But he spent 5 or 6 years on YouTube and not once doing it? Think about that, guys. And in the entire time selling his course, or partially selling his course, and also TradeZilla, where he's financially compensated for. How do I know? Remember, I showed you that, and he actually reports it to himself. Where's it at? He's the founder and CEO of TradeZilla. So financially compensated for both. So understand this, guys. I'm not saying he's a scammer. I'm not saying he's legit, but he is, to me, he leads more onto the fake guru portion, and someone I would not personally follow. If you guys think differently, let me know in the comment section below, because all this stuff it's like there's a reason why this stays like this and how it matches to other financial gurus. It's like lifestyle, expensive course. Why? No live trading. Why? Selling the lifestyle. Why? You know, stuff like that kind of blows my mind. But I wouldn't follow him. I know the person who showed me this guy was, I think this one, Mike Kenyon Trades. Shady stuff. It is pretty shady. But I would say he does say some good information. Like there's some good. The good would be he does volume profile. He does go over some good information. But I would say this. Those basic facts, without those, it's hard for me to follow him as a trader. But that's my analysis on Umar Ashraf. That's my exposure video. If you have any questions or comments, once again, guys, let me know. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.